Ooh.
Take her away, Tolarus.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, start. Alright guys, this is Turok, the remaster that came out in 2015, any percent. This is 1.1, so I can do the backstabs with the jeeps in level 3, so I'll be going level 3 instead of level 2 first. You get level 3 and level 2 keys, and level 1, so, I mean, it doesn't really matter time-wise, but it does save a lot of time going for the jeeps and doing backstabs instead of getting a chain gun in level 2 and doing it that way. So we'll skip that. The fastest way of movement in this is essentially SR40, so just strafe jumping, strafe running. And when I'm going for transitions from different levels, I want to try and land so that I actually maintain momentum. Because a lot of times if you don't, you're like doing elevation changes. Turok will just stop and then regain his momentum. So for this wall, I want to try and aim here. Because if you land anywhere else, it'll actually teleport you down. You have to go all the way back up for whatever reason. Nice little feature in this game is that the bow with normal arrows, if you charge them, will actually kill any non-boss in the game. So anything dies. Even the Triceratops that have the highest health of any non-bosses. So you can skip this. Because you just need to kill 3 of these guys with the pillars, but you can skip the last one there. And jump and get to the pillar before it rises too high for you to get to it. Also, sorry about the FOV, but I can't play it anywhere else. So hopefully you guys don't get motion sickness from this. And if you, I apologize. So, before I reach level 5, when I have 5 grenades with me, there's 3 on this level I can get, 2 on level 3, and then there's 3 on level 4, excuse me, that I can get. So I want to try and get, of that group, 5 of them. Leaders in here. To get in the way, use a tech arrow and kill him. Pretty simple. That's good to know. I'll try and snipe this guy. I fucked it up. It's okay though. So the mortal wounds occur when you stab any enemy. Well, I won't say any enemy, but most of the... Okay, I just fucked it up. You stab enemies in the front, so mercenaries, the tribemen, all that stuff. And also from the velociraptors too. You can get one from them too, if you backstab them. But any of the mechanical enemies, or the sideboards, you can't get them. So the mortal ones will give you full health plus increase your health by 5, up to a maximum of 120. So anything beyond that will just refill it to 120. So I usually want to try and get 4 throughout the run, but again, it's random. It's never a guarantee. Cookie. My guy. And since I'll be doing a death warp, I want to keep my health gains to a minimum. Or at least so much that I don't pick up as much, so I can die at an easier rate. Alright, so I got 3 grenades, that's pretty good, actually, for the level. 2 is actually pretty much par. Hey, Doc Flame, let's go, man. Thank you for the anime. These pillars suck. What am I doing? There we go. And thank you for the horned anime. It really helps me out. Yeah, I went on for the curved monitor meme, so just kind of comes with it. Unfortunately, that's how it goes. This marathon's also being happening to raise funds for Headcrab's apple juice addiction, so please donate for that. Alright, 4. That's pretty good. So coming up, I need to get a charger on this Perlin to unlock the auto shotgun that's behind some pillars. So for these guys, okay, cool. He's got a pretty huge hitbox, so it's pretty easy to get him. Just there I did a slope jump, so I slide down slightly and then jump. I don't slide down too much, or actually I'll just slide down to the bottom and won't get the jump. But it allows you to get to some farther places. I'm gonna save there, so I'll come back once I do my death warp. 67, that's pretty good. I can allow the guy to hit me a couple of times. Not too many though. I can also jump off here like a dummy and do that right. Whatever, I'll just do that. I don't know if I went for risking it, because he can Shrek you pretty easily. So I'm gonna avoid this checkpoint here. Dude, it's my guy Bert, aka Bully Hunter 14, aka Diddler. So hopefully these guys kill me in a good order, but sometimes they're brainlets and will do the pouncing attack, which really hits me. Alright, so I'm gonna go this way, pick up these tech arrows, picking up 10 before the boss. Get in here. Another fun thing is you can air jump, but the window's kind of tight, so you don't want to wait too long or you actually fall all the way. I air jump there so I can skip those 2 pillars right there too. And I can jump up here and get this. These 2 traps activate, so stand to the extreme left. You won't get hit by those. This one doesn't activate because I jump over here. Tech armor here. And the second set of arrows here. And pillars. These are pretty fun. But I'm just gonna do strafe jumps, a single straight one, and then 2 strafe jumps to get to the portal. Alright. So the boss. Oops, I goofed up there. Supposed to do a slope jump, but I didn't. Slid right down. Alright, so I want to line myself up here. The edge of the force field on the right side of that door. I'm just gonna hold strafe to the right and stab. Around here. Not too close though, so I don't get hit by the thing and get off, but yeah, so. Hummer's down, and I just gotta bait him. I don't wanna go too far back or start shooting with the pulse rifle, but just far enough so that he keeps doing the spin kicks and stuff. It's extremely tight. It's asked. Yes, it's a remaster. Without the current patch, that's correct. The current patch, well I should say like the subsequent patches, 1.2, 3, and 4, get rid of the backstats, but it's much more stable, because if you load the game too many times or go too many 2.2 portals, the game will crash. Randomly. Damn, headcrab, why you expose me like that? So level 2 is pretty straightforward. Just gonna be going through the keys. I'm trying to get mortal wounds from some enemies. And I'm gonna just jump here once and then start swimming. It's a little faster than just jumping through the air to get to this underwater thing, to get to the second key. Excuse me, the first key. Here. Also, these beetles suck. I mean, you think that Turok could just step on them and crush them, but he can't. True, unbelievable. But I just submitted that. I mean, in hindsight, I probably should have done the opposite. Submitted this for NASA, but I did it for the bonus stream last year, so I decided to do Chronoceptor for that at least. So yeah. What can I do about it? I don't know. I just like the FOV, honestly. I can see things better. Now I'm kind of gotten used to the lines for it, so I can only play at 120 without having to like redo all my stuff and all my techniques for playing this game. I can go down to 90, but that's kind of pushing it. But it helps a lot with the jumps in level 4. Just for me, at least. So, cave section with the beetles, just gotta time it correctly. If I don't get hampered, as I got hampered there, I can actually make it before that blue portal spawns at the end. It isn't a problem, I can just avoid it, but it can be annoying if the raptors get in the way. Because they can push you back into it if they're close enough, which they're not, so not just spawn too, so it's okay. We're Gucci. I still have armor, which is nice too, I must say. So I guess some rocks are gonna fall here. You can actually jump along the side of the wall to, you know, do a little glide across. Get a little time. Yeah, please just pulse rifle here. That's not a problem. There's some guys, you can just shoot them. You don't have to. I've got copious amounts of health at least, so it's not that tight. But that's like shooting them. There's one on. Jump here. Skip a little bit at the bridge. And then come in here. That's what the reason I got the Tekko is because these sleepers occasionally get in your way. And unfortunately they take more than one stab to get rid of. Oops. I mean, it's gonna be a little confusing, but I mean, once you run that enough, it's not an issue. So right here is where the chain gun, an ultra health, and a tech armor is. You can just use a tech area to get to that. That's usually what the root would do if you were playing another version other than 1.1. Get that, then go back to level 3, and then defeat the Long Hunter and the Hummers. Because it's much easier than just like spamming explosive shells and tech arrows and just waiting for them to respawn. Plus I got 3 Tekkos. Usually only keep about 2 of them. Because these guys occasionally get in the way, and there's 2 guys in level 4 that occasionally get in the way. So, get that guy, that's mortal wound. Based, that's 2. I can jump these if I can do it correctly. I can also not do it and just fuck it up. So I'm trying to get for the beginning of the second pillar and then get up there. I won't lose any momentum. And the last key, level 3. Gives me level 2. The raptor can occasionally block you, so just gotta play it and see how it goes. And jump here, and just jump right into the water. Don't have the bow, I don't have the Tekkos just for that. Base. Alright. Alright, the canyon. Fun section. So I'll go up here, I'm gonna air jump to this, got it, good. Here, here, and then here, and canyon's done. This ladder can be a pain sometimes, good. Good. That guy can also block you, so you really have to kill him. Because you can't just walk around him or anything. So I'm gonna activate this switch here, which is for a later part of the level, and also towards the exit. But I'll come back for that later. So switch is up here. So this can be a little tricky sometimes because the hitbox isn't what it looks like. So you gotta be like spot on with this. I'm gonna charge an arrow on here, shoot him. Cool. Lowers that. I'll turn a little bit here and get on top of the maze. Nice. So I have to go through the maze and also don't get shot by those 2 guys because they can wreck you pretty fast. I'm gonna try and get a few hits on these guys. Most of the time the beetles can kill them, or sometimes they just randomly kill themselves. I don't know why, but don't have to kill that Perlin, just jump around that gate backpack. No, I really don't want to die because I kind of need the backpack for now. After level 5, I mean, I have a little more flexibility with losing it, but at least for now, I don't want to die. And I almost died there. Paste. Alright. So, we make our way back. You can also shoot this guy too if you don't have enough grenades. Just a backup. I have not more than enough, but what can I do? If I was doing this correctly, you actually hold up and then just jump and hold the jump and just strafe right into that. It's like one of the only like walls that do that, because the walls have different characteristics. So sometimes if you do that, just push you down. Sometimes it'll just keep you in place, but for whatever reason, that one just likes to push you up. Or from the right side though. Probably head crab. I think his submission was spliced too, so we can't have that. Only good, wholesome Christian speedruns on this. I fucked that up. No splicing allowed. So you can skip that. If you want to expose yourself, you go to the right. If you do want to expose yourself, go to the left. Because you can't get up on the left side. For whatever reason, on the portal for that, warp gate. Catacombs. So we used to kill that guy here to go inside and get the key, little blade key, which you get later, but it's actually faster to go this way. Because you don't have to kill that guy, because you can just jump onto the bridge from the top of the catacombs once you go through it. Ready launcher here. 11, so I got the 5 that I needed. Actually, I got 6, so that's good. So I'm gonna slightly push myself up here, look towards that, and jump onto the thing. You can skip this puzzle by going here, and then here. It's a little tight on that, but you can also just get up normally. It's not the end of the world. Jeez. You're going crazy in there, man. Try and get this guy. Okay. The guy from the right side, the priest's left, can actually come in there and block that shot, so thankfully the guy was just doing his thing on the side. Didn't block it. Jeez, don't let 2Cat get on you with that, man. You know about how he is when you call him a Mongolian. So don't jump onto that platform, just fall down to it. It's gonna drain the water into the pit to get to the Mantis boss. Here, make these fools, get him on a wound, based. And kill that guy. Can wait for a couple of seconds, about 3 seconds, just to pop up and grab the key. Gonna jump over here and then jump to the top into the right and hopefully clip down. I clipped down. Well, I kind of clipped down. I clipped down halfway, so I'll swim down the rest. It's not a big issue. But usually, if you do it correctly, it'll actually just put you right into this cavern right here, underwater passageway, and you can just get right into it. It's nice, nice little trick. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I was a little off there. All right, so I got 30 grenades and ready for this shit show of a boss. So I can hit him, I think it's like 9 times. 10 times. Yeah, 9 times. You know, run off, hit that wall down, come over here, hit him like 8 times, like 10 times with the explosive shotgun shells, and I was trying. Wow, I'm fucking this up. Hit the rest of the time with the good lord grenades. This isn't that bad. It could be worse. Wow, I missed like 7, 8. It's alright. So I had the plasma pulse rifle for that. Yeah, so he likes to fuck around and just fly around like a goofball. Or just diddle around the roof, the ceiling. Hey Typus, let's go, man. Well, everything's bad blood to you. Everything's bad XCOM to you. Hey crap, can you stop calling everybody Native Americans? That's not nice. So this can be an annoying level, but I like it. I'm gonna do an air jump here. Did I make it? Yeah, I made it. Cool. That's kind of a tough jump to do because you have to time it correctly, because if you do the air jump too early, you'll shortchange yourself. If you do too late, you'll just fall down. Thankfully there's platforms down there, so it's not the end of the world, but if you do it just right, you can make that. I also gotta wait to do an air jump here, because if you just jump straight down, you're gonna miss this. I'm gonna jump right here, platform here. There's a prone over here. I'm just gonna do a shot. Got him. Hey Nick, what's going on, man? So, well, you just want to jump once and then just swim through the water. You can go through this tree right here, from the bottom and top. So from the bottom you can get in there. You can also swim in and get up here too. Before I reach the top, I can actually go over here because there's actually a path that goes around. You can jump onto it because there's no solid wall right there. I think this is the longest level, so it's a lot of walkways punctuated by these guys all over the place. I just want to kill as many as I can, get some mortal wounds, get grenades. But I mean, there's gonna be enough grenades between here and the Thunder Boss, so that's not a big issue. I mean, you get 30 free next level, and there's like, what, 20, 30, 40, 45, something like that you can get potentially in this level, so it's not a big deal. Another mortal wound. I think I'm up to like 115 now. Oh, wow. That's pretty strong, Bert. It's a shame Headguard couldn't come this year. Can't have it repeated next time. So this section is just hit scanners. Try and minimize how much damage you take. I mean, usually you're gonna lose about 30 health occasionally. Sometimes you get lucky and it was like maybe one gunshot worth of health. Jump here. There's some invisible walls on both sides. You want to go towards the center of that pillar, so you don't get pushed off to the side. You won't necessarily fall off, but you can just lose time based on that. Alright, so coming up is the really fun part of this level. And that you have to do 3 pretty tricky jumps in a row, and you really don't have much space to mess it up. Because you mess up one, you always come back to this, well, beyond this, there's actually a checkpoint over here, and you come back to it. So this one, I messed up. It's fine. That's good. No. I have 1 more life. If I mess this up, I'll just restart. By restart, I mean I'll just put a save in. Alright, so I got that one. So again, I pick up Tolarus for the Leapers. Hopefully we can get one, so I can get this one. Nice, I got that. Alright. This is the toughest one, I think, because you can hit yourself, well, you can like go down to the second. There's a little platform below the end of the thing, and you can actually like get the jumpy and then you can't make it. Or you can actually launch yourself like all the way over and get a slope jump, and that's also kind of bad because a lot of times you're just not anticipating that. So you kind of goof up. Okay, good, I got that. Alright. It's a mystery, man. There was definitely some problems at that hotel. with walls and people getting assaulted in the elevators. I mean, Colin wouldn't know about this. You should ask him. It was a pretty funny story. Alright. Second to last level, Lost Land. Pretty good music at the first part, but it only appears for like a few seconds because you just go right to the cave and don't hear it ever again. There's a trap here. I was gonna jump over that. Alright, so I'm gonna try and do this trick. You can just do a grenade right there. Hopefully it hits that guy, and I'll get this pole to rise up, but I didn't. So I'll just use the auto shotgun on him. If I get the right guy. Hello? There we go. I think it'd be more alien weaponry, more so than white man's weaponry. Of course, I'm not sure what the campaigner actually identifies as. So the fusion cannon there, I'm gonna jump over here. You can also get to the second pillar over there and jump up, but I don't like doing that. Other series of rocks, can't get to the left or the right. I'm gonna bop this guy, jump over to this. Good, I got that. You can also run along the right side of the wall and get to that one too, but new strats. Always really recent stretches to shoot that guy and then jump to the second pillar. Air jump over to this so you don't have to go to the section of caves. So since I died, I lost my backpack, but there's a backpack where the second piece of the Chronoceptor piece is found on this level, so I'll just go and get that one. And there's also one at the beginning of level 2 that you can get, but it's a little faster and it's on the way for the second one, so it's not a problem. These pillars suck. A lot because they can eat your jumps, because as they're moving up and down, Turok gets a little discombobulated and will just lose his footing a little bit. So I move up a little bit around so I can actually bait it out before I jump. And fall into this almost fall down to my death, but fall into the second pillar to get it. You can also shoot this guy with a regular arrow to get the pillars to rise up faster. Same thing with this purlin over here. Wow, that sucks. Oh well. Second one, I think. Let me see. Where's this one at? This one's out here, which goes to here. Let's do it again. I've got one at the other one, but we'll just do this again. It's not a problem. What you're supposed to do there is actually do an air jump onto the last platform and actually rise up instead of having to take out the purlin. Does anyone actually unironically like head crab? Because I'm not sure. Alright. Let's do this again. Thankfully that wasn't that bad, honestly. Alright, so air jump over to here, it's going to cause it to come over. What really you have to do is like just land within the vicinity of this and it'll rise up. I don't know, I think Yiva's going to get there before me and do something to him. Also, the rows with the chain guns can just shrek your armor and shrek your health too, so sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So the last key is over here. There's also a spiritual invincibility under here I'm gonna grab to conserve some of my armor for the next level. So Spiritual eventually makes everything slower around you. This also includes buttons too. There is one on level 7, excuse me, level 6 that you can grab to before you do the jumps. But since those logs are behind a pillar, well, right, see the logs are behind a button you need to press, it's faster just not to get it. But I mean, if you're in dire straits, you can always get it. Back here, there's also the Chronosis piece right there too. But these those tiles aren't actually affected by the spiritual invincibility, so it's not that big of a difference to get it. How many do I have? 18? That's fine. Alright, final level. Yes, but instead of a hat, he's gonna have a Lego head. And you know it's him. And you know it's time. Alright, so sewer section, well, slightly sewer section, and go up here. It's a little confusing in here, but actually it's not too bad. It's relatively straightforward. There are some areas around here. I will say that the maps are pretty extensive, and I really only cover certain amounts of it, just due to the routing, and like how much you can. There's a lot of like stuff you can find, like different weapons, armor, other enemies to fight if you want to. But yeah, it's pretty interesting to explore these later levels, I think. Especially this one, and another one's pretty. That one would be probably level 4 too, because you don't go through that much. Only go to a certain level and just get the keys and just leave. But there's like other area that you can explore. It's kind of explored in the Chronosis run a little bit too. Yeah. So let's go through here. Get shot a couple of times, but it's not a big deal. Because there's a lot of health from here to the boss. Occasionally you can actually clip, like I did right there, down to the bottom. I didn't think you could do it with the second one that's coming up, but you actually can. I just need to find a relatively stable way of getting it. Because a lot of times I just fall down, because it's such a short one, that doesn't matter, but I mean, hey, every second or fraction of a second counts. It's always cool that you can find new stuff like that, especially since I didn't think it was possible before. More pillar jumps here, so jump to the second one. You can actually make it here by air jumping. Do a short jump there so you don't bump your head into that and lose most of your speed. I'm gonna cut over here instead of going around. Just jump along the lava. Alright, come here. And I'll be off to almost to the next part of this. You just gotta go over that and jump over that. I'll rise up. You usually have to take care of these 2 purlins to get rid of this wall here, but you can just air jump around it. And just avoid these androids. I'm gonna hang a right here and then another right. Get through this. So this is the second one you can get I missed it. It's really tight to get that, but it's okay. You can actually clip into the sewer here, which I did right there, by jumping over it. These guys, like, mostly, they always get in my way. And here you can see where we keep Headcrab and his family. And get this tech armor, so I want to get a ultra health later on. I'm gonna deal with this one right here. Air jump to that one, and then for the second one I can air jump to the final part of this. I don't know. It's just the way that the game allows it for whatever reason. I cannot tell you. There's a lot of things that don't make sense in the way that the actor relates with to edges and things, because you can just be flying all over the place for no apparent reason. Or clip through things. Like that ceiling, for instance, back there, you can just like jump right into it and just keep going. There's gonna be 2 of these shafts. The one go to the right the first time, and then to the left. And since I have a nice amount of health, I want to get that ultra health that's down there in the center of that pit. Come up here and go to the left. This bridge is pretty shitty. So I'm just gonna kill these guys and then jump over this last guy. You can also jump over all of them. I'd rather get over the first set of guys and then jump over the last guy. But you can get unlucky and get blocked off of it. And since the trigger, or at least the line for when the game determines that you're falling to your death, is pretty high up and as low as it should be, you don't have much time to adjust it and save yourself. Thunder. So I'm gonna start off with firing 3 of the fusion cannon shots and then switch over to the grenade launcher. You can get them stuck actually beneath the ramps, but I'm just gonna kill them normally. Now I hope that I can actually get a box spawn pretty close to me, or at least relatively close to me. This is very true. Alright, so there's nothing right here. Over here maybe? Let's see. Yeah, the game just likes to get me single grenades. There we go, here's a box. Cool. Any roars, he's invincible, so I gotta wait. I still gotta actually get around to playing that again. It was just that the fucking mouse movement was so janky in that. And if you like set it up so that actually was, you know, sort of like it was supposed to be, it still wasn't close to what I wanted it to be. I don't know. I should probably actually try to do a force window on that. It might help. No. That's true. I could keep playing Riddick. I still gotta do an RTA for Soldier Narc Athena. Soldier of Fortune, oh god. Alright, so the biggest danger is actually myself, because I don't want to like blow myself up with the quad rocket launcher. So I want to try and actually got enough health, so he's gonna do his little thing. So after a few times, he starts blowing up. Those are the parts of his armor. And time's coming up. And time. But yeah, you just shoot him with the quad missile launcher, and then the
Alrighty, bud.
What's the time?
Alright, so your time is 37:53:45.
Okay, cool. But yeah, you just spam the missile launcher on him and then the shotgun shells and stun him, and yeah, that's it. Easy boss, easy life.
Alrighty, that was a solid run, I'd say, and it's underestimate. That's
Hey,
all that matters.
that's all that matters.
All that matters, underestimate. Considering that your estimates are hard coded in.
Truly.
Yeah, they're hard coded. I would like to play with them like I did last time, but I mean, things look nice.
That's cool.
Like, super nice that I did it this way, actually. Maybe the NASA boys will actually step up their game now that they see all this fancy stuff.
Hey, it'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be. It's super easy for the restreamers too. So.
Word.
Yeah, appreciate the run, bud. Guess we're gonna go to intermission, run some ads, and hopefully Dale doesn't blow up.
Sure, hoping not. Alright, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing you at NASA, bud.
Word. Thanks for watching, guys.